Brodes Media.
Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Catch the ball, Kyle. It hit you in the glove, Kyle. That can't happen, Kyle. You can't let that happen. Doesn't help you go 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts, too. We know you're not a good defender, but you're taking a dive forward when the ball's chest high. Why are you making it harder for yourself? Catch the damn baseball! There was also the play between him and Brandon Marsh out in left center field that got uglier than it needed to get. Dude! Now, we know he was always going to handle this as professionally as possible, say the right things afterwards. But it doesn't make it any easier when you're in a dogfight getting to Marte in the 10th. I don't really have a problem with how Rob managed getting to that point in the game. Aaron Nola, 6 scoreless. Gregory Soto does his job. Jose Alvarado, after a hit and a walk, does his job. Craig Kimbrell, easy money. So, you get to Marte. With the guy on second base, unfortunately, we live in a world where a ground out to the right side moves someone over to third with 1 out, and then a single scores a run. It sucks, but I can't get angry at him when the league placed a man on second for free and you have to work out of basically a leadoff double jam. That's problematic. The whole game would have changed if it was 1-0 instead of 5-0 when the Phillies were able to get to bat, but it did look like there was a little bit of something in that extra inning there for the Phils. My guess is they would have responded and tied it up 1-1. I'm aware that they did score, but I'm saying more along the lines of the game changes tremendously when it's 1-0 and it's tighter compared to the big blow-up. The home run, all that stuff, it doesn't really bother me because if someone catches a baseball, then you're not even down as big as you are. Marte did his job. You have to win these games. And you have a Mets team who sucks coming in next. And you set yourself up horribly to start this homestand after an excellent few series in a row. Where were you, JT? Where were you? Nick Castellanos, where were you, Trey Turner? It wasn't just Kyle. The offense was dead. Kyle gets a huge part of the blame. Huge! I want to make that very clear. But how about the offense does something throughout the 0-0 action? Come on. Kyle Schwarber needs to catch a ball that hits him in the glove. He's horrible at defense, and the game plan by Dave Dombrowski was never to have him play as much as he plays. In a perfect world, Bryce Harper can take the field, and Kyle Schwarber was DHing. He's a bat. That's his role. That's what he gets paid to do. That's who he is. So unfortunately, he's got to play a lot more time on his feet. No one in their right mind decided he was worthy of this much time in the field. With that said, I have to hold him responsible for this specific one. Which brings up a question about the Mets. Would you make a statement if you're Rob to bench Kyle Schwarber? I say no because you don't have an alternative, and I desperately need as much possible offense, so I have to keep playing him. If you remember, in the beginning of the year, there were so many base running blunders. Bryson Stott got picked off rounding first base a little too much. Can't get back. He's out. It was atrocious. One of the worst things about the team's DNA. But Rob Thompson never made anyone accountable for it. He held nobody accountable. So because you set that precedent, Kyle Schwarber, the veteran, he's going to get the nod again. It was great what you did in Oakland. It was great how you answered the bell against the Diamondbacks, even after pissing away the first game with the stupid bullpen game where you had zero business of competing at all. You were set up to fail before the first pitch. So you could have had a 4-game sweep. But I'm all right, I'll live with the 3 of 4. It means less when this is how you back it up. I saw some Phillies fans trying to convince themselves that they weren't too far off. Ranger competed with Strider. You were in extra innings and you lost. The difference, though, is every time the Phillies did something poorly, it's almost as if the Braves know how to make it hurt. And the series was all controllables. Uncontrollables are different. You cannot. And I can't say this loud enough, and I speak loud, damn it, as you know. You cannot fall flat on your face against this Mets team. This Mets team sucks. They're terrible, but they own you. And I swear to God, if you do not win this series, I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle myself. I don't know how I'm going to be able to take you seriously. That's what's on the line this weekend. There's going to be all sorts of adversity with the weather. There's going to be rain. There might be a doubleheader or something pushed back to a later date. I can't imagine them right now when I look at the radar getting through all of these games cleanly. So maybe it's a game that's cut short, but you better be in the lead before it becomes a complete game, all right? Because if there's something that's going to allow you to get through 6, 7 innings, 8 innings, and they got to say, you know what, we're wrapping this thing up. The rain delay's too much. There doesn't seem to be any window where we can get it in. You better be winning by 1 run at the minimum. The Mets suck. What's on the line is my belief in any other series upcoming when you face the Mets this weekend. There's no way they're going to do this to us, right? I'm asking you. No. Not this squad. No, they could never do that.